Hey everyone, it's Terry here, and in this video I want to talk about the 5 mistakes I'm trying to avoid as a new investor. So, lessons I'm learning on my investing journey, and this is aimed for obviously myself, anybody over 50, but anybody of any age, I'm sure will benefit from seeing things I might have done and things I'm trying to avoid. So let's just do a bit of housekeeping. Anything I talk about in these videos, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So obviously, if you wish to do any investing of your own, I would highly recommend you seek a professional financial financial advisor. So mistake number one, trying to get rich too quickly. I always say we're not trying to get rich too quickly. We're trying to get rich slowly. So by that, I'm learning that investing does take time, and this is the time needed for the compounding to come into effect. So we need patience. Small steady growth matters. Every little bit that grows keeps growing just a little bit more. So consistency beats rushing. This is why I set up my direct debit, just a little bit every month, and then if I have any extra funds I can afford to use, then I just manually, invest a little bit on top. But I've always got that little bit every month on the standing on the direct debit going in, so I never question investing or think about it. It's done automatically. Whatever my mood may be, and long-term thinking reduces stress. We want to reduce stress, don't we? Because that's the real killer. So we want to make our investing exciting and enjoyable, and as little stress as possible. So mistake two, investing emotionally. This is a big mistake for any sort of investment trading of anything, well, anything really in life, letting your emotions take over what you actually do or don't do for that matter. So I'm trying to avoid panic reactions. If the market goes down, don't avoid it. Don't think of it as a negative thing and be emotional and think, oh, I've got to sell everything. In fact, in my case, I think of it as a positive thing where you can buy more for the same amount of money. So never make fear-based decisions. Don't chase hype, the next super duper stock that's going to take off. Um, don't worry about things. If you put in money into an ISA generally, it's a tax-free haven. And as far as I'm concerned, just given time and patience, it will grow. Even if you don't do anything, just sitting there, some money will grow. But if you put some other things into the elements uh, of putting a regular amount in every month, reinvesting your dividends, then you're definitely onto a winner. So, emotional buying and selling, definitely try to avoid those. So, calm investing feels better for me, and I'm sure it will for most people. Mistake three, overcomplicating investing. Now, this doesn't need to be complicated in any shape or form. So I prefer to keep things simple, and that's why I try to explain things in easy layman's terms. Basically, because I'm no expert, I'm learning as I go. So everything I talk about is pretty much what I'm doing, what I'm learning myself. So that's why I focus on these three main ETFs. I've done some in that analysis. And as far as I can see, ETFs should give me the longest and best chance of growth. So I've got three good ETFs, and then I'll pick and buy some what I call selected blue chip shares to accompany them, to give dividends and keep a bit of excitement in the mix, spice up the life of investing. So, yes, so diversification. So you're covering a wide range. So nothing's, if you put everything into a share and it went up, great. But what about if it goes down? Regular investing, as I say, the direct debit. Long term thinking, at least 3 to 5 years, preferably 10 years and more, and just reinvest your dividends. And all these simple things sometimes may seem obvious, but these are what form the winning formula. So mistake four, not diversifying enough. So diversification helps me feel more balanced, and that's why in my particular ISA portfolio, I've gone for these three main ETFs first of all before any individual stocks or shares, because the stocks and shares give me exactly what's highlighted there. Global exposure, one sort of focused on American companies and one focused on the technology sector. So they all overlap because they're all sort of looking at the American market, but the global one obviously looks across the world. And then, as I say, we've got, the technology as well. Dividend shares with the ETFs, I think one pays out a dividend that you manually can reinvest. The others are automatically reinvested, which I'm going to reinvest the dividends anyway, so it makes no difference to me personally. All the dividends go back into more shares to grow and grow and grow and let this magical compounding take effect. All of it, it's so exciting. So diversification helps reduce the risk. So mistake 5, waiting forever to start. This is something a lot of people do. They think, well, everything's high at the moment. I mean, I've just been looking at some, say, NatWest shares, and I did look, and the price is, it's not the highest it's ever been, but it's pretty much the second highest it's ever been. And I did think, even myself, I did think, shall I hang on a bit, wait for it to, possibly come down? And I thought, no, that's the whole essence of what I do. I buy regardless of where the price is. So if it's high, fair enough. If it drops, I'll just buy even more and get it at a better price when it goes lower. And it's sort of pound averages, doesn't it? I think I can't remember the exact phrase, pound share average in it. So basically, it works out across the highs and the lows, and you get an average price. So starting late is worthwhile. I always say starting late is better than never starting at all, and every little bit you can put in is better than nothing at all. So small beginnings really do matter. Learning matters. Like I say, I'm learning every day. I'm learning with videos. Yesterday I tried to record this very same video. First of all, I recorded and there was no sound. Or was that the second time? Oh, no. First of all, I tried to record and I'd forgot to press the record button on the software. And second time I recorded and did the recording and then found out there was no sound. The microphone had detached itself automatically. So you certainly learn at doing the ISA, and I'm learning at doing the videos about doing the ISA. So what can you do? Odd, frustrating. It's just one of them things. So I'm recording it today instead. It's never too late to improve your future. I love it. Don't matter what age you are. I mean, you just keep learning. You just keep trying things. You just keep having a laugh. If you laugh and keep your stress levels down low, you won't get too far wrong. So, and if we can chuck a bit of excitement in from the ISA where we're making money as well, could life be any better? So investing is changing my mindset. It's made me think more long term. So yeah, I'm thinking 3, 5, 10 years time. Future security, building these assets. I love it every day. I've just had a look today. I look every day, and I've just seen a couple of these are my individual stocks and shares. I've actually paid the dividends, just around about £2 each in dividends, and they just came in, and I had forgotten they were due to be paid today. So it's just so exciting, and I reinvest the money, and then the next time there'll be even more. So in fact, I think the first shares dividends I got were in February, and one of them today was the same, and it had gone up from about 130 share dividends to 180 odd shares dividends. So it had gone up 50 because I'd obviously reinvested and put a little bit more in. So just shows a little progression over 3 months, just over 3 months. In fact, it's less than that really, because it was the end of February. So we got end of February, March, April, a couple of months, 2.5. Let's say 3 months anyway. So 3 months and it's gone up. It's brilliant. I love it. So patience pays, steady progress, and long-term opportunities. These will all come into the factor in the mix, and do all these things. And as I say, you're onto a winner. Just let that magical compounding take effect. You can't go wrong. So my ISA is still growing slowly, as I've just explained. Shares come in today. Really early. I started the end of February, as I say, 2026, and I'm recording this, and it's the 29th of May, 2026. So just sort of 3 months in, and loving every moment. So you learn, and I'm certainly learning, discipline, patience, emotional control. I don't know about emotional control. Sometimes I get excited, but generally emotional control. Consistency. Yeah, I love to regularly invest the dividends that come in and reinvest the dividends, and just enjoy every moment of it, and long-term thinking. So if you think 3, 5, 10 years, but we got all them days in that 3, 5, 10 years, we got a lot of excitement to come. So I'm learning as I go. This is a real life journey. You're watching me and my real life experience. And I certainly don't pretend to know everything. I'm learning as I go. And I'm just enjoying learning, improving, building steadily, staying patient, and sharing my journey honestly. This is my journey. I hope you're enjoying it. I certainly am. And if we can spread a bit of pleasure, a bit of excitement, a bit of enjoyment, then we've got to be doing a worthwhile thing in this world. So my final thoughts, mistakes can become valuable lessons. They certainly can. Like I say, with recording the videos, I've learned something since yesterday. Uh, I believe in patience, simplicity, consistency, and staying calm. They're all factors that matter, and just apply these different things. It don't take a lot to apply them, just apply them. And I keep saying it, but it's the truth. You're on a winning formula, and just get excitement through what you're doing, get some pleasure and excitement, and then investing becomes something you enjoy, and you'll benefit in days, weeks, months, years to come. You'll say, oh, I've not only had all that fun and excitement, but look at what I've got now. I'm so glad I started, and I've enjoyed the journey, and I'm enjoying it now, and I'm going to enjoy it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. So small, steady steps do really build something meaningful. So if you've enjoyed the videos, I hope you have. I try to put as much as excitement as I can. It can be sometimes just the same message, but I try to make everything exciting. It's certainly exciting for me, and I certainly get excited looking at the dividends coming in and the shares growing and the overall ISA growing. So if you've enjoyed the videos, and hopefully you enjoy the ones to come, please subscribe, like and follow, and let's get these videos out to other people so that others can share in the excitement. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate your support, and look forward to seeing you in future videos. Thank you.